Welcome if you are a returning viewer, subscriber. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. I know I promised you guys videos every 2 weeks, but that plan didn't quite work out. So we're here 4 months later, and today's video is a story time. So excited to be back here. I want to do better. I promise you guys, I want to do better. So I'm going to actually start uploading the videos because I'll record a video and I'll edit it. And the only thing that's left is for me to upload it. But I never get to that part. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't understand what's wrong with me. But anyways, today's video is a story time about how a friend of mine drugged me. I met this girl when we were in high school. We went to different high schools, but it was in the same city, so we'd hang around the same people and all of that. So she was the same age as me even. Yeah, she was. So we'd go out drinking together and, all of those things. We weren't the kind of friends that would speak every day, but we were pretty cool with each other. So every time I think of this girl, actually, I get a little upset. But I'm going to tell the story. I'm going to tell the story. Anyways, so she moved to Durban, and when she was going to start varsity, so we both moved to Durban and we went to the same university. And so she saw me on campus this one time. She was so excited to see me. I was excited to see her too. And she's like, girl, we should link up. Also, I stay on campus, so it's going to be easier. We can actually just walk to my place now. And I'm like, oh, I'm kind of busy right now, but I can take your number and we can link up sometime. She's like, I bet. I went to her place, I think that week or the following week, and she cooked for me. We watched some movies. It was so much fun, actually. And we were drinking some wine. It wasn't anything hectic, just chilled vibes with my girl. The next time I saw her, we went to a club. She wanted to go out like so badly that night, and she didn't have like other people to go with since we were both like new to Durban. So she was like, girl, let's go out. So we went to the club together and we had fun. It felt so like familiar because I used to hang with her in high school. So it was so much fun. We had so much fun together. The third time we hung out in Durban, we went out for lunch, and it was like, those lunches that turn into groove type of situation. It was so much fun there too because also she had invited some of her friends that she knew from Durban. They didn't go to the same varsity as us, but she invited them and it was a whole thing. This one day she calls me and she's like, girl, where you at? And I tell her I'm at my place. And she's like, well, can you come over to my place? I want us to go out. I'm like, where are we going? She's like, there's a friend of mine that invited us to a house party. So we're just gonna go to that. It's nothing hectic, just chilled vibes. I think it's gonna be a braai. And I'm like, oh, okay, no problem, we can go. But can I just get ready at my place and then you can request come pick me up with the Uber and we'll go together? She's like, I bet. She tells me she's bringing one of her girlfriends. I'm like, alright, let's go. So she tells me on the phone that it's nothing hectic, right? And so she even goes to the point of saying I don't have to stress about like what to wear, because I'm that kind of girl. Like, I need to know where we're going so I can look the part, you know? And so she was like, no, you don't need to stress, and I'm not doing my makeup, so I don't know. I don't think we should do our makeup. I'm like, alright, it's fine. So I put on some jeans, and the top was cute, like a really cute top, and I waited for it. I didn't even do my face. I had lip gloss on. Only. That's the only thing I had on. Lip gloss. So she requests and she tells me she's outside and she picks me up in the Uber. When I get on the Uber, this girl has a full face beat. A full face beat. She even has on lashes. And she's wearing the tiniest dress and some knee-high boots. And she told me it was just a bra, I don't have to stress. So I'm like, girl, you told me you're not doing your makeup. And she's like, oh, we ain't got to decide what's yazi. I want to do my makeup. And I'm like, oh. Also, you're dressed like for a different kind of vibe than what I thought we were going to. And she's like, yeah, I haven't worn this dress before, Sonjay. I wanted to try wearing it today. I don't know. Do you think it's too much? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's just, you said we were going to a bride. She's like, yeah, but I should just be like the only one who's extra la pair. Then we go to town to pick up her friend. The friend comes the friend comes out of her place and the friend is wearing this dress that has, it's like super short and her cleavage is showing, but it had some strings somewhere. It had strings and it was tight and short. A friend comes out wearing that dress. She's wearing heels and she has a full face beat. I'm like, what's going on here? The friend gets in the car and she greets me and I'm like, what's going on? I didn't get the memo that we were looking like this. You told me we're going to a bride. I don't need to stress. You're not even doing your makeup. What's this? And she's like, I didn't tell her not to do her face. I just told her we're going to a bride. She decided on her own that she's going to do her face. I'm like, you're lying, dog. You guys are both wearing heels. You guys look so, like, hurt. You're wearing dresses. I'm wearing jeans. What's going on? She's like, hi, but I told you it's just chilled vibes. You don't have to worry about it. And we drive to the place. The house party is in Mhlanga. This girl. The house party is in Mhlanga. We get there. When we get there, there's other girlies there too. I think there were like 4 other girls. And all these girls are wearing the shortest dresses. They're wearing heels. They have face beads. And I'm just there like, what? What? I'm like, excuse me?
Hey, Banna. Oh. Hey, Banna.
Now I'm the only girl who doesn't have makeup in the entire house. The only one who didn't do her face. I'm the only one wearing jeans. There's the setup outside. There was a setup outside. It looked very like elegant, like dinner vibes. I was just like, what is going on here? And it turns out it was a birthday party for one of the gents. Fine. But it was a bride. It was a really like elegant bride because they only had champagne and Hennessy and it was just very elegant. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but yeah. The party starts and his friends had like they gave a few speeches and then we started eating. While we're eating, we're also drinking. So we're drinking, it's a vibe. The friend stops talking to me and now she's just talking to the other friend. And I'm sitting there alone like, what's going on here? What is going on here? I think, guys, besides the fact that this friend drugged me, she was also just a terrible friend. She was a terrible friend. I never understood. Okay, let's give her a name. What are we gonna name her? Star. Gonna name her Star. So, Star is talking to her friend now. She's mising me like completely. Now I'm sitting there alone, and the gents keep asking if I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just like, whoa, what's happening? Eventually, she comes to me and she's like, please come with me to the bathroom. And I'm like, all right, let's go. Go with her to the bathroom. When we get there, she starts going, dude, today is that guy's birthday. She says the guy's name. And, he's very rich. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, so if you want to leave, you can tell me and I'll request for you guys, but I'm gonna stay behind with him. Like, okay. She's like, actually, all these guys are rich, yes. They are so rich. These guys are so rich, bruh. And have you seen their cars? And I'm like, no, I didn't. I don't know these people. She's like, yeah, they all drive these really nice cars. And she takes out her phone and she shows me one of these guys' cars. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. And then we leave the bathroom. When we leave, we get to our seats and there's this guy sitting next to me. I was sitting like next to the girlies. So like this side was just the girls and then the other side of the table was just the gents. So when I come back, there's a guy sitting next to me. I'm like, all right, whatever. He tries to talk to me and I end up just talking to him because this hand is mising me now. Yeah, after we came back from the bathroom, she went back to talking to her friend and she was just mising me. So we're sitting there and she keeps looking at me, but she's not speaking to me. Like, I bet. The bride carries on. Like, it was vibes, man. I just wasn't in a good space because why is my friend mising me? But anyways, we're sitting there and it's a vibe, man. It was a house party vibes. We're left with 6 gents and there's 3 of us. So we carried drinking. I was drinking champagne that night. I'm not even gonna lie. Champagne really like gets me, you know? But I didn't drink that much because also I felt weird since she wasn't speaking to me. So I was just not focused on the drinking. You guys. After that, we take the whole party into the house. Like now it's cold and it's very like dark and it's late. So we take the party back into the house. She tells me that if I want to leave at any point in time, I can tell her because she's not babysitting anyone. She told me that she's here for this gent, so I better not mess things up for her. I'm like, girl, what did I even say? What did I even say? I said nothing. Sharp, you guys. Sharp, she ignores me again. She goes to her friend. She's sitting there. And then this guy comes to sit next to me. One of the birthday boy's friends comes to sit next to me and he's like, I really like you. Wala wala wala. So, can I please take you home? And I'm like, no, I think I'd rather Uber because I met you today and I'm not too sure if that's what I want to do. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. I'll take you to buy some food and then we can take you to your place. I'm like, nah, I don't think I want to do that. So she comes up to me. And she's like, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, all right. And she gives me a glass. And she's like, bruh, I'm sorry that I've been weird the whole night. Wada, 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 wada. And I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, but please don't leave us yet because we're still having fun and the guys are really enjoying our company. I'm like, okay, girl. Sure. We go back inside the house and we chill with the gents. So now we're smoking herb with the guys. We're smoking herb. It's still chilled vibes, man. Like, even though there was more guys than girls, it was still really fun. I'm smoking hab, and I'm drinking this champagne that she gave me. I don't know when I passed out, but then I woke up the next morning. When I wake up and I'm in bed. Number one. I was like, why am I in bed? I was chilling on the couch. What happened? Star, where are you? Where the fuck are you, girl? She wakes up and she's like, oh, bruh, yesterday you fucked up the whole thing. I just don't understand what's wrong with you. I'm like, what whole thing? What are you talking about? I'm here to tell you that I don't know what happened last night. Like, my last memory is when we were smoking up. And she's like, yeah, dude, yesterday you really fumbled the bag. What bag, sissy? And she's like, yeah, you really fumbled the bag, right? Like, kade ngikuthemba mina. And then you just... You know, I just looked at her. And she's like, dude, like, you know how rich that guy is. Do you know how rich that guy is? If you, like, you should have just behaved. Like, girl. But yeah, how I found out that she drugged me is that she started fighting with the friend that she brought to the bride. And so the friend calls me while they're fighting, and she's like, hey, I don't know if you've heard that I'm not speaking to Star anymore. And I'm like, no, I didn't. What happened? She's like, yeah, she's full of shit. I'm like, oh, what happened? She's like, no, I don't want to talk about it. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you that she drugged you that night we were in Mhlanga, and she wanted you to have a threesome with her and that guy. Bankai. Abankai. This story goes to show that even the people you think are your friends can still screw you over. They can still screw you over. Imagine. So yeah, confronted her about it. She told me that she would never do such a thing. Why would she go to that extent? Wada. And also, guys, like, you know yourself when you're lit, you know. I do a lot of things when I'm lit, but I never slur. I don't miss steps and all of that. So that night, I was really drunk. And I don't even remember drinking that much. So, yeah. But just be safe out there, guys. Be safe, because you never know what people are up to. You never know. That brings us to the end of the story time. I mean, I know this video was short, but I am going to try and upload a couple more videos that I have edited and just need to upload. So I really hope I don't start overthinking it and don't end up uploading. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Love you lots.